Today we're having a look at something a little bit different. This is the Baniko Power Tuner. Let's get into it. Welcome back, guys. This is Shane. Today we're checking out the Baniko Power Tuner. This is a tuner and a power supply that you can use to power all the rest of the pedals on your board. Let's take a look at what you get in the box. Under here we get the power supply for the tuner, and this particular power supply is rated at 12 volts, 2 amps. So it's nice and powerful to power the rest of the pedals on your board. And they've sent me a US one, so I'm not actually going to be able to use that. Fantastic. Also included is a fistful of power cables. We get 8 550mm ones and 2 200mm ones as well. So yeah, lots there to power our board. All right, after looking around for about half an hour, I finally found my US to Australia power converter. So we're in business. Here's the power tuner up close, but there's one thing I need to do firstly. There we go. Nice. Here's the Baniko Power Tuner up close. It actually feels really good in the hand. It's a metal construction, which is awesome. Now, if we take a look at the side, we get 3 100 milliamp outputs and a 500 milliamp out, and the same on the other side as well. These are all 9 volt outputs. And yes, if you have a 100 milliamp draw pedal, you can absolutely plug it into the 500. It won't make any difference because it only takes what it needs. In terms of build quality, I'm really impressed by this, and the switch actually feels really high quality also. Let's plug it in. I thought the best way to do this was see how it actually works with a pedal board. This is my main pedal board right now. So we're gonna take off this tuner, put the other one on, and then connect all the power outlets, make sure everything reaches and all that kind of stuff as well. So let's do it. Now, one of the cool things about the Baniko tuner is it's actually quite a lot smaller than the Boss by, quite a lot. It's probably a third smaller in every direction, including the height, and also this way as well. It's quite a lot thinner. So yeah, if you're looking to save a bit of space, hopefully this will be a good option. So the power supply that we get with it connects to the back of the Baniko pedal, so on the top side, and that is it. Up next, I actually want to see whether or not some of these are long enough to reach all the way over to the delay, or whether we have to work out if we can daisy chain some of these as well. So let's give it a go. So what I just did, I wanted to see whether or not we could get a cable to reach all the way to the delay pedal over there, and it does, no problems at all. There's actually a little bit of slack on the bottom. I could actually have it all the way out here. So if you've got a wider pedal board, you won't have any problems there at all. So I'll hook up the rest of these in probably fast motion. All right, all done. So being that I've got so few pedals actually on this board, I'm running just the ones from the left side all the way through to each of the pedals. So we'll turn this on, we'll see how accurate it is, and we'll make sure everything powers up properly. I almost forgot to mention, included in the box, you also do get 2 of these as well, which are kind of like the male side, so you can just run an extension cable this way as well. Thought I'd better mention that. One of the cool things about this included power supply is it does work between 100 and 240 volts. So it'll work anywhere in the world basically, except for that it's got these US pins. So luckily I travel enough to have one of these. Let's plug it in. All right, so let's give this a shot. Now I found out off camera that these 2 pedals had higher draw than 100 milliamps. So I had to run both of them out off the 500 milliamp outputs and the other 2 off the 100. So I just did that off camera. So you can see now I've got the top 2 in use and these bottom 2 as well. All the cables still reach, no problems at all. So let's give the tuner a shot. And click it on. Let's check the tuning. It says we're in tune. I'm plugged into the Kemper, so it's the best tuner ever. Let's give this a shot. Yep. It's exactly the same. So it's nice and accurate there. Let's go through a few of the other strings. Oops, it's a bit flat. Let's check that one on the tuner, on the Kemper. Yep. All right, we're good. The tuning is nice and accurate. All right, this part of the test, I want to see whether or not we can actually power all of the pedals. So let's give this a shot. We'll start with the overdrive over here, the Buffalo Effects Carrera overdrive. This is bridge pickup. Some delay. Volume boost. And now with the vibler. So it can power all of them, no problems at all. Any of that noise you're hearing, it's actually this. It's just a really old school analog pedal that, well, it's new, but it's got that old school kind of vibe to it. So you do get a little bit of noise, but the rest of these power no problems at all, and they're dead quiet, which is fantastic. So just to be clear, what you're buying, you're not just buying a tuner, you're buying a power supply as well. The power supply that comes with it is 12 volts, so it's not a very common power supply. You can't just put this on your board and plug into it from a 9-volt out on another power supply. Just be very cautious of that. You actually get a power supply that you need to use with this, and then this will power the rest of your pedals. So if you don't already have a tuner or a power supply and you're looking for an all-in-one option, this is really cool. And I like the fact it looks cool and it's built, it feels really good. I gotta tell you, I like this a lot more than the wireless pack that I tried recently. So yeah, very cool. A massive thanks to Baniko for sending this out. If you want to find out more about it, check out all the links in the description below. Thanks again for watching. My name's Shane. Catch you soon. See ya.